Alright, so we're going to start. This is just my A-Sprite folder, by the way. We're going to start by looking at... I know. We're just going to start, thank you for the welcome back, by the way. We're going to start by looking at the unpacked content for the mod to know what the general size for a forageable is. So hopefully I can find that. Maybe it's under tile sheets. Loose sprites? No, I think I was just here. I don't think it's going to be under data. I mean, you can probably just get it from another foraging mod that I have. We'll just do that. I don't think we're going to find it there. So let's see. Oops. Never mind, we cannot. Objects? Oh yes, we can. So it's a 16 by 16. New file. 16 by 16. And I think today we're just really going to be working on sprites. Ooh, I like how this looks. This looks so much better. And I'm just going to pull up a picture of let's see. We'll just Google most popular Pokemon berries. I know I want to do an orange berry. I know I want to do that for sure. Let's see. Or maybe we'll just do all berries Pokemon. And I guess berries came around in Generation 2. it's not showing the images for the generation 2 berries, but it is showing like all the images for the generation 3 berries. And y'all, for generation 3 there are 68 berries. But I'm sure there's going to be like a lot of overlap. So we could start with generation 3. Which is the first one. And that is the cherry berry. So let me take a picture. Lupin, why are you whining? Lupin, can I take my screenshot in peace? Okay, I just want to take a screenshot so I can post on my social media that I'm doing this stream. Because I think today is going to be a long stream if I'm going to take this seriously. Why did you jump up here just to go down to go eat? Such a silly kitty. Alright, now we can actually get started. So this is the how the berry is going to appear in the inventory. So I'm going to use this person's mod as an example so that y'all can see. You have two different things. You have the crop and you have the object, right? So this is how it looks in your inventory. That's the object, right? So when you're talking about the object, that's always how it appears in your inventory. And you have the crop. So you can see this person's crop. This is how it looks when you're actually like farming it. Okay, and this is the cuter crops and foraging by actually one of the mod authors, Wildflower, I'm pretty sure is who made this, and they're a really good mod author. So this is the crop, right? How it's going to look when it's like out and about. And then and then I showed y'all like the actual object, which is how it looks when it's in your inventory or when it's like on the floor. So for instance, the coconut, this is how it will look when it's in your inventory or when it's on the floor. Does that make sense? And again, I'm pretty sure this is by, we can check. I'm pretty sure this is by Wildflowers. Yep, Wildflower mods. So that's by Wildflowers. So we're working on just forageables. So this is a lot easier than if we were doing a crop, because a crop has to have multiple stages. A forageable you just find while you're walking around. So I do want the outline of this to be close to black, but not quite black. And then we can erase this. And again, I'm doing the cherry berry. That's what I'm starting with. And that's how I did this kind of circular-ish shape. And I'm doing this based off of the Bulbapedia. Now, I don't know if I'm actually going to have enough room with the kind of gap. So we'll kind of have to see how it looks in-game. If we're going to be able, because there's also like this like little stem right here. So we'll have to see if we can make this work. The cherry berry is pretty detailed. So realistically, like it shouldn't really be this big. It should be a little bit smaller, because we do need to have some space. So it should be more like that. And we don't have to have a space on the bottom, but we do need to at least have space on the side. Alright. And then this is pretty bright, but it's like an orangish red. So we can fill this in here. Take this orange red and start to make like a little bit of a darker red. Like that. And I guess you can lay out the general structure of how this berry is going to go. So it kind of goes like that. And I know this looks weird, but just bear with me, okay? Just bear with me. And then this is green. And we need a slightly darker green. And what I love about pixel art is that pixel art does not need to be perfect. But it will look good. It will look good when it's not perfect. Alright, so now we need a lighter scarlet color as like a highlight. Like that. And then maybe a lighter green color. It needs to be like very obviously light. Like that, yeah. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and map out like that. See, I like the first part. The first part turned out perfect. This part. It's this next part with such limited pixels. But I don't know how we're going to get it. That's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not giving like the... Okay. So I'm gonna show y'all. Is there a way to like um I wish I could like easily show y'all my reference. I'll just show it here. So this is my reference versus what I did. I feel like this is a lot brighter. So I might need to brighten this one up a bit. But what do y'all think? Hello, Sunny Kira. Oh, that wasn't very nice. That wasn't a very nice comment to make. I don't live stream very often. Alright, let's make this a bit brighter. And see if that helps. I don't like how... I think I desaturated that color a bit too much. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ash, for the $30. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I should make the sound a lot louder for that. Let me... So I'm making a mod. Thank you so much, Ash, for the $30 tip. I'm making a mod that will basically be like, you know how you forage stuff on... Also, I need to turn that timer off. You know how you forage stuff on Stardew Valley? Today's stream is not sponsored, by the way. Sorry. I forgot to turn that off. You know how you forage stuff on Stardew Valley? I want to make it so that you could forage more stuff. And so I'm going to be making all of the berries from Generation 3 so that I can learn more about Pokemon, because I'm just now getting into Pokemon. So I want to learn about what all the berries do. Yeah, I want to learn more about what the berries do. And this is my way of, one, making a cute mod for Stardew Valley, and two, learning more about Pokemon. So that's what I'm doing. Let me change our alerts. Maybe that one would be good. Okay, hopefully now when y'all tip, it will be a lot better. It'll be a bit louder. Let's see. don't know how I would even... Let me see. I could send... Did y'all... I don't know if y'all heard that. Okay, let me get back to this. Okay, so how does this look? I feel like it looks okay. But this part, this like stem part is very difficult to do. So what do y'all think? What do you think would make it look better? Especially for those of you who really like Pokemon. Did I do it? Did I do it justice? I'll just leave it. You know what? I'll just leave it alone for now. What's next? Next is the Chestoberry. I feel like hopefully this one is a little bit easier to do. It should be because it has like a lot less on it. But I wonder if I need like a more neutral... a more neutral outline on this one. No, I really like the red. Maybe if we also do a dark green here. Oh yeah, I think the dark green really helps. Alright, next we have the Chestoberry. This is very interesting. Because in some of the games, it's like a purplish color, and then some of the games is a bluish color. So is it purple or is it blue? I think it's blue. So we have a shape that's kind of like that. And then we gotta move it up. Because then it comes out like that. My process looks so bad. I feel like if anyone was watching me make art, they'd be like, what the freak? Because my process just looks so bad. Mostly because I'm still an amateur. It looks, the basic shape of it looks something like this. The basic shape. Looks something like this. Thank you for the lurk. So if I can just make it look I wonder if I think there is like a straight up and down berry that I could use instead. I think I'm not good enough for like the angled berries. I think the angles are a little bit too difficult for me right now. With like the very limited amount of pixels that I have. Maybe if I do looks like a... I don't even know. It looks like a spinner. Like, you know, when you were younger, you used those spinners. Maybe I'm showing my age. Okay, so now I feel like if I go for like less harsh lines on this, that I feel like it will look better. So if we go for like something like that, maybe a little bit darker. Something like that. And then I feel like that gave it a lot more texture, no? But the question is, does it give Chesto Berry? That's the question. The artwork from a lot of the games is a more indigo color, so I'm wondering if I should wash it more indigo. Or if I should keep it. So this color is based off of my Pokemon Place. It's also kind of closer to Generation 3. But if we're basing it off of Arceus, Scarlet Violet, Diamond and Pearl, pretty much any other game, then it should be more indigo. What do y'all think? Give it an indigo wash? So if we give it an indigo, I could literally just go like this. Right? I think I should give it an indigo wash. Yeah, I think it looks a little bit better with the indigo wash. And this one has a lot of detail compared to our cherry berry. I feel like our cherry berry is lacking so much detail. So I'm literally just going to take our cherry berry and add like one more red shade. And one more green shade. And I feel like that will give it a little bit more of that. That kind of vibrancy we're looking for. Yes, I'm making berries. So I'm pretty new to Pokemon. And I'm also a Stardew Valley mod author. But to make the Stardew Valley mod, yes, I could just download the sprite sheet, but it may not be the correct size for the forageables. Forageables have to be a 16 by 16 size. And so it may not translate well. Yeah, so I have to, I mean, I don't have to do it by hand. Maybe someone's already made a 16 by 16 somewhere, but then I couldn't rightfully like use that in my mod without crediting that person. So I would have to reach out to that person, say, hey, can I use all of your sprites in my mod that I'm making for Stardew Valley? They would have to give me permission, and I would have to give them a cut of whatever I make from my mod. Whereas if I do it this way, I'm learning about all the berries, which is my goal in making this mod, is to learn about all the berries and what they do. I'm trying to learn about the berries what they do, practice my art, and hang out with y'all. So I'm fairly new to Pokemon, and so I'm just learning about what the different berries do. Will I remember everything? No. But this is me building my mod for Stardew Valley. So hopefully people who know the game will be able to guess what the berries are without me telling them, or without them reading at the bottom what they are. So I made the cherry berry, and then I made this chesto berry. I feel like my chesto berry turned out really good. I feel like my chesto berry turned out really good. Maybe it's not as... No, it's a pretty good, like, indigo color. Well, like, indigo tint. But I feel like my chesto berry turned out really good. And then my cherry berry is, like, so simple. So I was trying to make my cherry berry a little bit more fancy, like my chesto berry is. But I really like how my chesto berry turned out. Also, I should save. Yeah, this is my, I think it should link you to my playlist. If it doesn't, then it'll at least, you'll know what my account is. But I think this will link you to my playlist that I'm listening to on Spotify. Alright. Berry number 3. Pecha berry. Which cures poison. And it looks like a little peach. It looks like a little peach. An upside down peach. Although some of the sprites are very simple. And then some of them are very complex. But I do have like pretty much all the perfect peachy tones already in here. But maybe we should actually start with the leaf. That way we have a good idea of what size this will actually be. like that. I like how this part doesn't need to be perfect. So I'm not that pressed about this part. Because most of this is going to be covered. So this is just... basic shading. And I guess we'll just make this side match for the most part. Then you got the fruit. Like the actual berry. Maybe even slightly lighter. Oops. That's like a weird shade. I don't know why I like that shade. That was more like orangey. Not too bad. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's so nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Is it okay if I call you Lucy, or do you prefer if I call you Toffee? If y'all wanna see, if y'all wanna see someone who's very, very, very talented, with artwork, then I think that you will really enjoy Toffee Toki's streams. I don't know if y'all have seen like a lot of the hype train emotes, like the pixel hype train emotes. I wish I had your command. If you want to share which ones you made, Lucy, I would appreciate it because I don't want to get it wrong. I don't want to accidentally get it wrong. But a lot of the pixel hype train emotes that came out like within the last, I'll probably say like year or so, were actually made by Lucy. So if y'all like those, my favorites, I think my favorite, well, I like all of them. But of course I love the like Powerpuff Girl. Thank you, Lucy. I love the Powerpuff Girl one. That one's very cute. So Lucy actually made those, which is really amazing. Um Super awesome artist. So thank you for stopping by. Like, that is so cool that you were able to fit it into such a small frame. Like, that stuff that, like, you can tell what it is. You could tell what it is even when it's, like, so tiny. That's what I'm trying to work on. That's what I'm trying to work on. I appreciate you for stopping by. I'm trying to learn about Pokemon while also working on this mod. Which I just thought of doing, like, literally right as I was playing Pokemon, and I was like, I kind of want to work on a Sanrio mod, and then I was like, or I could work on a Pokemon mod because I haven't made one yet. My mouse tracker is like, it has hair in it. It has cat hair in it. I was like, or I could work on my first Pokemon mod, since I have never done one. I've already done a couple Sanrio mods. So this is like more likely to be the size that's going to be. think I just need a couple more shades, to be honest. I need like the zigzag pattern to kind of peek through. I think that will make it peek through more. I started, oh, I don't even remember. I think 2022 or 2023 was my first mod. Let me check. Because I actually don't remember. (2022) October 2022 was my first mod. And of course it was a Sanrio plush mod. I'll show you. This mod is so oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's like the different art styles. The different art styles are so funny to me. Or I guess maybe not art style. I don't know if art styles is the right word, but like, look at the different shading styles and how I did my melody versus Hang Yodan. It just looks so funny to me. I don't know. Um versus like this one where I'm like a little bit more consistent throughout. Even though this was like a very silly, like fun mod that I did. But like you see how like this is more consistent, if that makes sense? Like all of them look the same. They all look like they were like made the same with the same mod in mind versus the other one. So same with like the scarecrow mods. I started working on a plushie remake, but I just decided not to even do it. And you can see all of these are like work in progress. Like I really need to just finish mods. That mod I actually scrapped because someone accused me of stealing their aesthetic when I made this mod. And that's why now I make my mods on stream. Someone said, "Oh, you've never made bear stuff before. Why are you suddenly making it?" And so I did not make this mod on stream. Someone accused me of stealing their aesthetic, and so I scrapped this mod. Oh my goodness. Lucy, you're so lucky that you're not like... Don't ever join Stardew Valley. Don't ever join Stardew Valley Twitch. But I think I'll go back to this one. I just don't have the color palettes anymore. So I would basically be making it from scratch if I do go back to this mod. Stardew Valley Twitch is like so bad. Like you make anything, like you make anything, people be like, you're stealing. But then they steal from you. This is probably like my favorite. These two are probably like my biggest and favorite projects. These took me the longest. I did make these on stream. Magical girl themed. So you got the Sailor Moon stuff. But this is when I was really locked in. I was really locked into pixel art during this time. And I was like really trying. And of course it's a work in progress. Got the furniture that I was working on. Like I made this. This is probably like my proudest creation, this cherry blossom chair. All of the furniture here was made by me. All of the furniture, including the windows. The only thing that's not made by me is the wallpaper, excluding this down here. But the wallpaper, the rug, and the flooring are the only things not made by me. Like I made the mirror, I made this, I made the... Well, the painting is just a compressed Howl's Moving Castle. But these are like my proudest pixel art sets. So I like really locked in on those. They got 1,000 downloads. You know, that's pretty good. Pretty good. But the last thing that I uploaded was this year. I did this mailbox, which the mod doesn't even work correctly, so I don't know why people like it. It don't even work right. But it's a Humming Mint themed mailbox. It don't even work right. I don't know why people downloading it, because I coded it wrong. But yep. So I'm going to try to do like more art on stream, but like I said, I have to do it like live, or people will accuse me of I've been accused of either stealing people's assets directly or stealing people's aesthetics. So I have to do it like all live. Because that's how mod author that's how Stardew Valley mod authors are. And I don't know why it's like that, but don't ask me. Don't ask me. I literally had my entire mod stolen. Like my mod bar for bar got stolen by the same people accusing me of stealing an aesthetic. So there's that. Literally my whole mod was like stolen. Look, y'all. All I said is, if you decide to get into modding, if you decide to get into Stardew Valley modding, just know that it's going to come with unnecessary stuff. It did discourage me for a little bit, but now I'm back, and that's why I took a break. I took a break from Stardew altogether, actually. I took a break from Stardew altogether. And that's why my skills are like... My skills are really not that good. And I have to like kind of start fresh. and my art style or my art like process is already not like, I guess, refined. Like I was already new. I really just be doing stuff when I make mods. But I am learning a lot more. Like I'm watching a lot more artists. I'm watching a lot more artists and stuff and trying to learn a lot more about how to create so that I could take it a little bit more seriously. I just didn't. Who would have known that making art would be so toxic though? Who would have known? Again, I'm not trying to discourage anyone. If anyone has any questions about how I mod, I do try to answer. Cause I want everyone to be able to learn. So if anyone has any questions for me, I am glad to try to help people learn how to get into modding because it's very difficult. I don't want to do too much. I think that's good enough for now. I'm just going to leave it alone for now. Now we're moving on to the raspberry. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the lurk. We'll move on to the raspberry, which used to be the iceberry in Gen 2. So it cures burn. Oops. And this one, I'm still having a hard time deciding if I should start with the leaves first. But I feel like starting with this like circle and then going from there, I think is going very well. And then you have this leaf that kind of curls down. Like that. I know it looks weird right now, but it looks like Sebastian. It looks like green-haired Sebastian. Okay. So kind of something like that. And then this is a lot brighter of a fruit. Like this is actually the low light. Oh, why is this smirking? Yeah. Okay. Let me cover up that smirk. Yeah, this is a pretty good shape. I mean, maybe that is like very close to the perfect shape. But with the limited amount of space we have, I think that's as close to the shape that I want that we're going to give for that leaf. But I really like how that I like how that looks. I don't know. It looks like hair and I like that. Yes, bring me some, please. You want one or two bread halves? I want all of them. No, I'm just kidding. And this one. No, this is from Pokemon, but I'm making it for Stardew. But it does look a lot like the Chi fruit. Chi fruit. Stardew. I wonder if they took inspiration. I mean, the Chi fruit is blue and it has like the little leaf on the top. It does look kind of similar, doesn't it? Ancient fruit. It does look very similar to ancient fruit as well. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if ancient fruit took some inspiration from that too. It does look very similar to ancient fruit. If y'all have never seen ancient fruit. It looks exactly like ancient fruit, actually. That's what it looks more like. It looks exactly like ancient fruit. I wonder if ancient fruit took inspiration from this. From the raspberry. It looks exactly like ancient fruit. I didn't even think of that. I just thought immediately of Chi fruit. Also, thank y'all for letting me rant about my experiences earlier. I know I'm like always going on a rant, but thank you for always just letting me rant about stuff. I was just talking about like what I experienced in the Stardew Valley mod community. I think this needs to be like a little bit lighter and less saturated. So hopefully this doesn't make it look weird. We're going to do it anyway. Yeah, just like it's very like I don't really like that. It's just very clicky. Just like any, I mean, that could be said about any community though, but it's just very clicky. That's all. Hey Tootie, nice to see you again. Thank you for the lurk. And so like it's very easy to get accused of like plagiarism just because somebody maybe doesn't like you and stuff like that. Well, that looks pretty good. Maybe move this dot. Oh, I'm like, why is it doing that? I accidentally turned on spray. I'm like, I'm not placing that dot there. Very good, very good. We're already on berry number 5. A spareberry, which is like literally just looks like a squished lumpy pear. Although in a lot of games it's a lot more round. So we'll go with our green. And it's like this very interesting lime color. And it has this little dip. First. I think I made it a little bit too tall. We'll just leave it like that for now. That is a very interesting color. I need to desaturate that a little bit. Oof. Ooh, that color. But that's the color it is. I mean, there is something. I'm like, I guess it's like coming across as maybe more heart-shaped than I intended for it to be, which I think is going to be fine. I think this is not yellow enough. Yeah, I think that's a bit more accurate. I'm probably gonna have to come back to this one because, like I said, it's kind of like heart shaped. I'm not very good at like the side turned ones, so I think I'm going to have to come back to this one, but that's okay. now we're on to Lepa Berry, which restores 10 PP. This one looks easy, which I think is bad. Just going to do a rough shape of the leaves. Sorry if that was loud. Yeah, I like how this one looks. I think it turned out really good. So maybe I was wrong for thinking that it was easy. I do want to make it a little bit more accurate, I think. That should mean making the tips lighter and this part darker. But I think besides that, it's pretty good. I think 6 is pretty good. I mean, this one isn't the best, so maybe I don't count that one. But even 5, I think, is really good. But I think I want to do this again on Wednesday. I know, like, it's not something that's, like, I guess my most popular content or anything like that. But I don't really care. Maybe I move this a little bit. There, I think that looks better. I kind of just want to do what I want. So let's go ahead, and I do have a script that allows me to Export the layers. Let's see if it exported even when I had them hidden. Wait, where did I put them? I thought I called this Pokemon Forageables, but I don't see it. Maybe here? Where did I put it? Oh. Oh. Wait! They kind of look good, no? Am I gassing myself? Mm-mm-mm. I gotta change all of this. That's okay. This is old from when I made a Palestine mod. You could tell it's old because it still says soy milk on it. Like, I ain't been soy milk for 88 years. I'm on foraging mod. This is the sapphic flag, by the way. Isn't it so pretty? Isn't the sapphic flag so pretty? If you say no, I'm banning you. Boom, insta-ban. Uh, my stomach's growling. Thank you for the lurk. Okay. I think that might be it for me today because I gotta go do some notes for my work, for my job. But I had a wonderful time and I will be back to continue working on this on on Wednesday, and Wednesday will be my last stream before TwitchCon. So let's go see if we can find someone to raid, preferably an indigenous streamer for Indigenous Peoples Day. And YouTube, I hope y'all take care, okay?